Or what?
It's a word.
Oh, okay. No, I'm digging it right there. All right. Well, I'm gonna. We'll consider that the tag team pass. Cause I'm gonna hand over to Black Adam Willis. Dude, you got to check out Annihilation, which looks pretty wild, man.
It is wild. That's the best way to describe it.
Well, I want to hear how it ties in.
Druggy.
Becomes her, because this was intriguing. I'm sorry. Your review, man.
It's such a good review. Just come on. This is I'm struggling with the way to kind of talk about this movie because it's something I want to like chat about with people that have seen it, but like if you haven't, I don't want to give too much away. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to sit here and like expound on all the.
This is what challenges us professionally.
It's a very, very heady movie. It's very trippy. It's bound to be a cult classic, I guarantee.
Really?
Directed by Alex Garland, who did Ex Machina. I think we reviewed it on the show a while ago. Basically, this is a movie where one of the first scenes you see this comet hit Earth, and then it creates this zone. It's known as the Shimmer. And inside the Shimmer, basically the rules of physics, all of reality, biology, everything starts to warp and change. And there was a military group sent in there to explore it, led by Oscar Isaac, and all of a sudden everybody disappears. And she was the husband of Natalie Portman. And then he comes back, and then she gets sent out on an expedition to explore it again. Does that make any sense? Yeah. Everybody's it's this zone that they can't really explore.
Does she have like some type of specialty to be able to?
She's like a biologist.
You could find your husband.
She's a biologist, and like when he comes out of the zone, basically he's dying. All his organs are failing.
Okay.
And so they're sent in to kind of explore it again. No one who's ever went in there has come back normal.
Okay.
And so,
what do you mean come back normal?
Who's ever come back? Period. The only person that's ever come back is Oscar Isaac, her husband's character, and he's dying now after being in there.
They went in as like a 6 foot tall, military man. They came out as like a lemur.
Right. So they send in.
They came out as a green. They came out as a bison.
So they send in this group of all females to explore this thing, and once they're in there, like, the walls of reality start to, disintegrate, and it's just this wild head trip movie that comes to this wild conclusion that I'm not even going to bring it up because that's the joys of the film.
Is this like a drug movie? Like they go.
I would suggest it probably would help.
No, I mean like just the movie revolve around.
Now, does this get like super psychological? Like, is it like actiony psychological in the sense of like they're going through like some remedial some part of her past that she forgot?
It's like they're in there, and it's like this overwhelming sense of dread where there's something terrible they know is kind of coming.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? It's just like this. Nothing seems real. Like everything like is kind of morphing into weird things.
Okay.
There's this thing hunting them, and it's really this like acid trip of a film where everything is not what it appears to be, and everything's kind of falling apart around them, and it's really hard to explain. And it's such a fascinating film.
Give a tiny spoiler because everything you said sounds like Predator or maybe Predator 2.
Mixed with Death Becomes Her.
Mixed with Death Becomes Her, yeah. I told you.
Just mad random.
No, I don't think I'm going to give any kind of spoilers. This is one of those films
by Tim Burton.
Yeah, it's just it's a wild film, man. It's like the visuals are absolutely like crazy. What's going on is just this kind of this illusion.
Luke Besson crazy.
Yes. Like,
no, I'm asking, is it?
Yeah. Like it's if you've seen Ex Machina, the one we reviewed, it's like the science, the weirdness, the biology.
Like, I enjoyed the looming of Ex Machina. It was very like quiet. The soundtrack was very subtle.
But you sense it's kind of real too. You know what I mean? Like this is what could actually happen. You know what I mean? It reminded me mostly of the Tarkovsky movie Stalker.
Okay.
I don't know if you see it. It's like that's the same kind of thing based on the novel Roadside Picnic, where something happens like a comet hits Earth and there's like this alien kind of landing spot. And so once they go into the zone, everything changes. But once they're out of it, it's normal reality. But once you're in there, none of the rules of actual Earth or anything apply. And so it's them going in and trying to like survive and kind of find out what's going on, and no one knows what the hell's happening.
Now, was the ending appropriately cathartic for you, or?
I love the film. I love, like I said, I would like to talk to more people about it who've actually seen it.
Okay.
All right, well, hold on. My question is then, is this like a detective story where can you figure out what's going on as you watch?
I don't think so. It is very muddled. It's a little convoluted. There's a lot going on. You know what I mean? It's really kind of hard to follow, but it's more about the experience of watching it.
Yeah, but with Natalie Portman and Oscar, because they're good actors.
Yes.
Are they given like those clear performances, or is it just like?
Oh, it's great. Jennifer Jason Leigh's in this thing too. She plays another doctor, and it's just like it's a female-led kind of like the heroines taking over type thing, and she's
were they all the wives of the previous military guys?
Well, she is. She's the husband of Oscar Isaac, who was originally in the military that went in after it. But everyone else is just kind of scientists, physicists, and doctors and things like that. So
okay, sounds fun.
It's a wild movie, man. I give it a thumbs up. One of the highest, reviews I can give it.
Okay,
for sure.
All right. I want to see it now. If it turns out to be like Prometheus 2, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, I don't know why you hate that movie so much.
Prometheus, you didn't like it? No, at all.
Don't get him started either.
Oh man, I know how that is.
Run from the wheel in a single straight line and
it's prepping.
Man,
I'm serious.
Everything was like toothy vaginas. Weird ass movie. All right, so the movie's called Annihilation. Natalie Portman, Oscar Isaac. You said Jennifer Jason Leigh. All right. I kind of want to check it out just to find out what the hell.
It's produced by Netflix, so just to throw it out there, like Netflix's name.
That's not a plus. And the show we're talking about.
To me, it's a plus. Netflix.
The show we're talking about.
I'm glad it wasn't like a Netflix premiere. You know what I mean? I think you should watch this on the big screen. This is one of those things. You got to go kind of experience with people. Be like, what?
Netflix has been knocking out the park with Death Note. And
all sorts of things we panned over the past few months.
Full Metal and stuff, man. Now with Jessica Jones.
I did see the Full Metal review. I was like, oh yes, concur.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna kick it over. Wait, you gave it a thumbs
up? Absolutely.
All right, solid. I'm gonna kick it back over here to Rick Olive.
Yes.
You need something more catchy, man. Ricky Olive.
I like Rick Olive.
Olive VR.
It just stays.
Olive VR.